see, most dining rooms look exactly like that.
And you still have the big piece that's behind you.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of stuff in my house, including art and those are. I have a lot of things that I don't put up for sale.
That's okay. I'll be right back.
Maybe people always say, "Well, I'd like to have one of your pieces, but I don't have any room in my house." I say, "Well, I have a small house, and I have at least 40 sculptures in there." So, but it's a matter of really loving to live with art and it being a part of your life. Yeah, I can't see the table. I also made the table, and you see the Eames chairs in the back. But every morning I sit at that table and I play 2 or 3 hours of music at least during the day.
Jazz?
Yeah, sometimes symphony, but mostly jazz.
Do you name your sculptures?
I name them mainly when I'm getting ready to show them. The names don't mean anything, it's all sculpture, but in order for insurance prices and for catalogs, you have to have a name. This is my studio. Just keep turning. That's just a fact. Those are just little nicks and knacks that pieces of wood that I find interesting, and I put them together as studies and put them on the ledge here. Yeah.
So Burmese.
Yeah, those are postcards people sent me for some reason. I keep so much stuff. You know, you can keep, okay. That's on my 3rd floor. That stuff is strewn on my 3rd floor across from my bedroom.
Cool. I get to see that every day.
Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah. You don't get to see this every day.
Come on over.
I will. I'm coming over. Oh, no,
This is the last big show I did at the mattress factory. I haven't done many shows. That was 2 years ago. And I haven't done many shows in Pittsburgh. I was in a gallery in Chicago. One reason I was in a gallery in Chicago because Pittsburgh Gallery said they can't sell my work at my price. I'm too expensive. So I said, well, in my old age, I stopped working for minimum wage. So if no one doesn't want it, that's fine. And I go and I look at it and I study. You can
Go ahead, Marie.
Is that still the mattress factory?
Yeah, this is still the show. They had showed about 80 sculptures.
Wow. People walked around them, right?
Yeah.
People just walk around them.
A few tried to walk through it. One guy did knock over.
Oh.
But fortunately, you know, wood's pretty durable. You know.
And do you polish it then?
No, it's oiled with linseed oil and mineral spirits. It's all natural, natural beauty of the wood, but I think it's the beauty of the wood.
I was reading in your book about, you still have your station wagon? That you can go and pick up the wood?
Yeah, when that was years ago. I don't pick up much now. No, well, another thing is if you order about 20 logs, and when I was using my station wagon, I was getting 1 or 2 logs. And now I buy 15 to 20 logs, 6 foot to 10, 12 foot high. And so you really have to have a lumber dealer deliver. Yeah.
Okay. You know, this isn't wood, this is...
You know, that's mixed media. Not far from me is the Walhalla Junkyard. And all the Walhallas are all artists. You know, Andy Warhol's nephews And so whenever they have some interesting scraps of metal and stuff, I do mixed media, and that's copper and plastic tubing. That is my piece, sort of anti-war protest piece called Weapons of Mass Protection.
Fort Polo, they still have the,
Yeah, they have two junkyards. There's one on Pennsylvania Avenue, and one right near Hines. George has one near Hines.
Oh.
George is the nephew that worked directly with Andy in New York. Now, that's my studio. there.
this is your studio. How long would a sculpture like the one in front here take you? Like-
Well, that took me probably a couple of months. It was pretty big sculpture, about 2 months or so.
And are they attached? I mean,
No, the one form is sitting on the bottom form.
just sitting
Yeah,
there,
just
doesn't
sitting
fall
there, yeah.
off?
No, it's pretty heavy. It's not going, but all the other pieces you see in the background, they're fitted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and my main talent is be able to take something apart and put it back together.
Oh, this is really
That's how I work. That shows me, that's a 14-foot sculpture. It's never been, my ceiling's only 10 foot high, so I've never stood it up to see what it looks like. But that's how I work. You can sort of see, and that's all along that.
You have a lot of light in there.
Well, fair amount, yeah, where I work, yeah, but not the rest of the place. Now, that's third floor again, third floor,
This is
studio,
really cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
We're done.
Oh, yeah.